Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble Session. I just thought I would come on today and talk to you about some of the things that have been going on. Today, I do know the day. It is Friday, October 7th. I've been busy in my craft room this morning, doing lots of different things, and I just wanted to share with you some of the things I have been doing. Also want to say, my thoughts and prayers are going out to those people, whether you're subscribed or not subscribed, any person, Facebook friends, family, all of the people that are going to be affected by Hurricane Matthew. He is now, I believe, up churning off the coast of Jacksonville. And so, yes, and headed up the coast. He's going to visit Georgia, I believe, and parts of South Carolina. So my thoughts and prayers go out to those people that live in those areas that will be affected. I lived here during Hurricane Andrew, and a devastating hurricane is just that, devastating. So yeah, thoughts and prayers to them. So I've been so busy this morning, I have not even eaten anything. So I'm working on my homemade bean patty. There it is. Not very appetizing looking, but it is yummy. And don't let that fool you either. As far as healthy eating, yeah, I don't eat healthily, obviously, because it's now almost noon. Is it? I don't even know. Yep, almost noon, and I haven't eaten yet. I'm working on it. Okay, back to this. So this is a magazine that I'm going to turn into a journal of sorts, but more, let me think. I think I'm going to call it Tracking the Triumphs. Okay. Now, let me go backward a little bit. I got this idea from the lovely Crafty Hodges right here on YouTube. I will happily link her below so that you can go over and see her journals. They are beautiful. I love her style. And what she does is she takes a regular, magazine. And I will link her process video down below, the video where she teaches you how to, make a journal like this. So she uses a journal or a magazine, without staples in it. She, puts tape down the side to make it a little bit stronger. She gets to the middle of the book and she puts tape down the center to make it stronger. And then what she does is she goes through, and on the inside, she just glues she uses copy paper, which I'll show you in a second, but this is just scrapbook paper. And then I was looking through because we were hunkered down yesterday with the storm potential, and so I was sitting watching TV and cutting magazines out, and I found this lovely image. Isn't that just like the perfect thing? So I think, sorry I'm shaking the camera, I was getting up to see if you were seeing what I'm seeing. So inspiration is everywhere. So I think I'm gonna put this right on here. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else with it or not, but I'll just glue it down. And then what Joanne does is she uses this spread here, this 2-page spread, as a weekly spread. Okay, sorry for the shadowing too. My house is shuttered up from preparing for the storm, and yeah, they're still up, so we're still living in the cave, but oh well. So sorry for the shadow here. I'll do the best I can. So then what she does is she just takes regular copy paper and then glues it on either side, and then puts, washi tape down the sides. Sorry, did I mention my nails are disgusting because I've been doing a little bit of painting? I'll show you that in a second. And what she does is she uses hers as a weekly journal. So she has 52 spreads. It ends up, the book ends up being 52 spreads. And she just has a beautiful style. I really just love the images she picks. She does a mixture of journaling and a mixture of collage work. She puts tip-ins in it, sometimes. It's just beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do with mine, I think, because I do the Fobonichi, so I don't have a need for a daily journal. But what I want to do is work on some collage pieces, you know, like when I find something as beautiful as this, you know, yeah, I want to try my hand at it. I do have a collage journal, but it, I don't work in it consistently, and it's hard. Composition is very hard for me for some reason or another. So anyhow, so I just wanted to show you this. So each, you know, you glue on your pages, you put the washi tape down the side, you put the washi tape in the middle, just to make it look pretty. And then, you know, you go about doing, you know, your pages, whatever you want to do on them. I also saw, just the other day on YouTube, I believe she's relatively new, and I got to her channel via Cat Hand. Thank you, Kat, for showing me her channel. I'm going to peruse her channel a little bit later, but there was one specific video that really caught my attention, and it was like this. Well, she didn't use a magazine. What she did, and she is Tammy Brackett, I believe. I'll link her below as well. And what she was doing was a journal along the lines of, or inspired by, Tisha Moore, who I absolutely adore her style as well. And so, yeah, I thought I would try my hand at that. That's what I think I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to like kind of use this as a Tisha Moore, you know, paper doll. I love the idea of taking, you know, bodies and legs and heads of different things. It's almost like, what is that thing called? Something corpse. Now I can't think of it. It was in the art world, you know, years and years and years and years ago. And it's where, like, you know, people, well, they did it in writing. Oh my gosh, I wish I could think of it. Something corpse. But anyway, what they would do is, in writing, they would take, you know, they would write something, you know, a story perhaps or whatever, and then they would send it to the next person, and then they would continue the exquisite corpse. Maybe that's what it's called, the exquisite corpse. And then they'd send it to the next person, and then they would write, you know, their thing, and then they'd send it to another person. They would write their thing. So you had, you know, different people working on the same thing. And when I taught an art class a few years ago, I did that in my art class, where we took magazines and, you know, some people cut out arms, some people cut out torsos, some people cut out legs, some people cut out heads, and then each person glued, you know, a certain part on until we got the full picture. So that's what it reminds me of. Tisha Moore's artwork and her collage work reminds me of the exquisite corpse. So that's what I think I'm going to do in here, or just kind of work on my composition, just kind of practice, you know, putting, you know, like almost like paper dolls together, you know, and seeing if I can do that. And then my writing portion, or my journaling portion, is going to be things that are positive, my daily triumphs. Perhaps I am going to do what Crafty Hodges does and do a weekly spread. So I'll do like my triumphs for that week. And we'll see how it goes. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to stick with this and show you something a little bit later. So I've been working on that. I also want to show you some of the magazines that I work with. Well, this one comes to my house. Why? I have no idea. It must have been my husband bought something and now we get this. But these are just beautiful magazine. The pages are nice and thick. Beautiful pictures of, you know, ladies that you can use. Look at her. You can cut her out and, you know, do all kinds of things, you know. And yeah, so the paper is so nice and thick. That's what I really, really like about it. Even pictures like this, what I like to do, if you can see that. Can you see her? Okay. even like pictures like her, if I'm practicing my face, my lady face drawing, I don't know what to call it. This is so beautiful in the shadowing and all of that, that I will try to use this as my inspiration photo and then replicate it, while I practice drawing faces. So yeah, I mean, so many different things. So this one, yeah, that one comes to my house, but this one is a Ralph Lauren book catalog. I don't think this came to my house. I don't think so. I don't do Ralph Lauren. I don't think. I don't know. I know really nothing about brands and whatnot. So this magazine is lovely as well. It has super nice thick pages, beautiful photos, that you can use in collage work or, whatever. Oh, look at that. I hope it's not too glary. Anyhow, so yeah, use that. Now the rest of these magazines, I think I got free. I go to my local library and they have a huge section where you can get books for, obviously it is nice if you donate, make a donation to keep the library going. And I always do. So I go in there and I raid their magazine thing. But like I said, this magazine is really good for models, for large models. Look at her, or I could cut out just like the face. I hope you could see that. Cut out the face and put her on something, so that'll be fun. This one, Eating Well. Sometimes what I find in here is not only great background, and words, is just a lot of positive sayings, that you can use to your advantage, So yeah, lots of different just pictures and all kinds of things. So I use that one. And again, I get these free. Vogue fashion magazine. This is going to be a good one as well for faces, for arms, for legs, for, piecing people together. See, she'll be fun. Like I could always cut out, this part of her and use her legs and put somebody else's body on her. So yeah, that'll be fun. So that I get at the library as well for free. This one actually I got at, let me cover that up. I got at what's it called? Like a bridal store, I guess. It's a dress shop, but they also do tuxedos. So when my son was getting his tuxedo for prom last year, they had this huge catalog. Hello. So I took it. So it has very pretty pictures and all that kind of stuff in it. Also, another suggestion is like catalogs from house, what are they called? Like home goods, I guess, like furniture catalogs, I suppose. And you can go online to like Pier 1, and I do believe that you can ask to have them send you their catalog. Like things like Pier 1, things like West Elm, just different things. And what I love about these is look at those gorgeous pictures. You can cut them out individually. You can use the whole thing, whatever. With these types of magazines, what I love is that they're seasonal. So, now we're into fall. Look at those gorgeous things that you can cut out and paste on your paper. So yeah, so I use that. So I just want to give you an idea of some of the things that I use, what I've been working on. So I'm working on the Crafty Hodges journal / Tisha Moore / Tammy Brackett / Elizabeth. And then this morning, I worked on these shaving cream marble painting things, and it is mixed media morsel number 30. I will link Cat Hands mixed media playlist below. And so yeah, so let's just go through. I just wanted to show you a little bit about what I did. I really like this one. I know you probably can't tell, but it has glittery stuff on it. I used like metallic paint, and it's shaving cream marble, I think is what she calls it. So here's another envelope. I love to send out, mail when I can get the chance. And so I love just decorating envelopes. I think it's so much fun. And so here's some of the papers I did. These were like second and third prints. And this is how I did it. Let me show you too. I don't know how long this is going on, but okay, yeah, we're gonna be ending this soon. This right here is an acrylic frame that I purchased at Michael's, and I used it for something else. And so I had it. I fill this up with shaving cream. I got shaving cream from just the Dollar Tree or whatever. I know Cat Ham mentions this on her video. Try to get, if scents or odors bother you, try to get unscented, because I'll tell you, your entire room will smell of shaving cream. And while at first it smells lovely, and quite frankly, it reminds me of my husband being clean shaven, but when you're smelling it for 2 hours, yeah, it gets a little much. So anyhow, so, you know, go on Cat Hands and she'll show you exactly how to do it. But I filled this with shaving cream. Then I dotted, dotted acrylic paint in there. I took the end of a paintbrush and I swirl it all around. And then you lay your paper, envelope, whatever, you pat it down, you lift it up, and then you scrape, you use a straight edge to scrape off the shaving cream. And they come out gorgeous. The first print, like with this and these colors, the first print came out the best. I think the first print comes out the best. This is like second or third. After you're into like the fifth and the sixth, the ratio between shaving cream and acrylic paint, there's more acrylic paint than shaving cream. So yeah, anyway, but try it out because it is super fun. So here's this one with the green. This is my absolute favorite, and I hope that the camera can pick it up. Oh, look at that darn shadow. I'm so sorry. But see, it's so pretty. So yeah, so that one, this one, and this I used, you know, metallic. It's just so pretty. This one, this one, this one. See, this was one of those like 5th, 6th, 7th times, and it was just like turning a little muddy. So this one and this one. And those are the ones that I did, and yep, they smell like shaving cream. So that is why my hands are a mess, and that's what I've been working on. So today, for the rest of the day, I think I'm gonna try to catch up on my Fobonichi and yeah, eat my bean patty and try to have a nice relaxing rest of the day. And I hope y'all do the same. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I will see you next time.